Have you ever wondered how, the moment you touch something hot, your hand instantly pulls back? Or how a plant without a brain always grows towards sunlight? All of this magic, this perfect split-second response, is due to a process called control and coordination. Today, we're diving deep into the complete Class 10 chapter to understand how animals and plants manage their lives. Let's get started. First, two key terms. A stimulus is any change in the environment like heat or light. A response is the reaction of an organism to that stimulus, like moving your hand. The body's job is to control the response and coordinate the body parts. That's control and coordination. Part 1. Control and coordination in animals, the nervous system. In animals, this complex work is mainly done by two systems, the nervous system for fast action and the endocrine system for slow, sustained action. Let's start with the speedster, the nervous system. The structural and functional unit of the nervous system is the neuron or nerve cell. Think of it as a telephone wire. It has three main parts. 1. Dendrite receives the information. 2. Cell body cyton where the information is processed. 3. Axon, a long wire that transmits the information away to the next neuron or a muscle. How does the signal move? As an electrical impulse. When it reaches the end of the axon, it releases special chemicals into a tiny gap called the synapse. These chemicals cross the gap and start a new electrical impulse in the next neuron's dendrite. This is how information travels, neuron to neuron. 1. Reflex action, quick response. Now back to our hot object example. This is an example of a reflex action, a sudden, involuntary response to a stimulus. It's an emergency measure. The path followed by this impulse is called the reflex arc. The amazing thing here is that the signal doesn't need to go all the way to the brain for a response. It goes to the spinal cord, which is much faster at giving the command to move the muscle. Example, receptor skin detects heat /righterosensory neuron carries signal to the spinal cord /rightero relay neuron processes it /rightero motor neuron carries response to the effector arm muscle /rightero hand pulls back. Only after the action do you register the pain in your brain. This saves you from a serious burn. 1. Human nervous system, CNS and PNS. The entire nervous system is divided into two main parts. The central nervous system, CNS, which is the brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system, PNS, which is the network of nerves connecting the CNS to all body parts. Let's look at the master organ, the human brain. It is protected by the skull and the fluid inside cerebrospinal fluid. The brain has three major regions, forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Forebrain, the thinker, the largest part. Its main part is the cerebrum. This is the center for thinking, memory, intelligence, reasoning, and processing sensory information like sight and hearing. It controls all your voluntary actions you choose to do. Hindbrain, cerebellum, the coordinator, located at the back below the cerebrum. Its function is to maintain posture and balance and coordinate voluntary muscular movements. Think of skills like riding a bicycle, walking straight, or picking up a pen. Hindbrain, medulla, the regulator. This is at the base of the brain. It controls all involuntary actions you don't think about. Examples are breathing, heartbeat, blood pressure, and involuntary reflexes like salivation, vomiting, and sneezing. Part 2. Chemical coordination in animals, endocrine system. The nervous system handles quick fixes, but for slow, sustained processes like growth, puberty, or metabolism, we need the endocrine system. This system uses hormones. Hormones are chemical messengers secreted directly into the bloodstream by special organs called endocrine glands. Hormonal control is slower but effects are long-lasting. Let's quickly look at the key glands and the hormones you need to know. Pituitary gland, master gland, located in the brain, secretes growth hormone GH, which regulates growth and development. Deficiency can cause dwarfism, excess can cause gigantism. Thyroid gland, located in the neck, secretes thyroxine, which controls the body's overall metabolism, carbohydrate, protein, and fat. Iodine is essential for its synthesis, which is why we're told to use iodized salt. Pancreas secretes insulin. Its function is to lower blood sugar level by allowing cells to take in glucose. A deficiency of insulin causes the disease diabetes. Adrenal glands, located on top of the kidneys, secretes adrenaline or epinephrine. This is the famous fight or flight hormone. It prepares the body for emergencies by increasing heartbeat, breathing rate, and blood flow to the muscles. Sex hormones, testosterone in males and estrogen in females. They regulate sexual development and changes associated with puberty. Part 3. Coordination in plants. Plants don't have a nervous system or muscles, so how do they respond to the environment? They use plant hormones and movement. 3.1 Immediate movement, nastic movements. 1. Immediate responses, nastic movements. These are non-directional movements. The best example is the touch-me-not plant, Mimosa pudica. When you touch it, the leaves droop. This happens because the plant changes the amount of water in its cells, leading to swelling or shrinking, which causes movement. The direction of the stimulus doesn't matter. 3.2 Growth-related movements, tropisms. 2. Growth movements, tropic movements, or tropisms. These are directional movements. The plant part either moves towards or away from the stimulus. These movements are caused by growth. We have 4 main tropisms. Phototropism, light. Shoot grows towards light, positive. Root grows away from light, negative. Geotropism/gravitropism, gravity. Root grows towards gravity, positive. Shoot grows away from gravity, negative. Hydrotropism, water. Root grows towards water. Chemotropism, chemicals. Growth of the pollen tube towards the ovule during fertilization. 3.3 Plant hormones. These tropisms are controlled by plant hormones or phytohormones. The most important is auxin. Auxin is synthesized at the shoot tip and promotes cell elongation. When light is coming from one side, auxin diffuses to the shady side, making the cells on the shady side grow faster. This causes the shoot to bend towards the light. Other important hormones. Gibberellins promote stem and fruit growth. Cytokinins promote cell division. Abscisic acid, ABA, the growth inhibitor, promotes wilting and dormancy, closing the stomata in stress. 4. Conclusion and call to action. Host, concluding tone, and that's the complete breakdown of control and coordination. From the lightning fast electrical impulses of the nervous system and the life-regulating chemicals of the endocrine system, to the amazing, slow growth movements of plants. Every organism has a perfectly coordinated system for survival. Host, I hope this full script helps you nail your video. If you found this explanation helpful, give the video a like, share it with your class 10 friends, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Concept Day videos. Let me know in the comments, what class 10 chapter should I break down next?